See, the biggest thing, it has created a completely different image of India. It's a brand India didn't exist, virtually didn't exist, till NASSCOM happened, until IT. India proved its relevance in the global stage through IT. And it was there to see. For instance, once I took a late night flight from Houston, it was, to San Francisco. And then there were no taxis that late, so there was a nice big limo. I hired it. It will cost you this much. I said, look, I have to go to the hotel, so I don't care. So got into this, and 5 miles out to the airport, the guy opens the window and looks back and says, sir, can I ask you a question, sir? You're an Indian? I said, yes. And you must be a multimillionaire. So why do you say that? He says, all Indians are multimillionaires. Huh? Whoever I met. I said, why? Because they are IT. India is IT, and the mathematical brain they have is unbelievable. So they're all accomplished. I felt good, and I wanted to tell him, look, I'm an entrepreneur in analytics and consulting, but not an IT person. But I was quite happy to shine in the light provided by the IT sector. And for that we have to thank NASSCOM. Any industry in India which has a competitive advantage globally, and there are many, okay? Today they fight each other out, outprice themselves, and get nowhere. Ultimately end up killing themselves. The dies and dye stuff industry is an example. Instead, if they were to cooperate, learn how, together they can build a much stronger dies and dye stuff industry, or whatever industry where we have an advantage. We will become world beaters in that sector. And this book by Harish Mehta has actually detailed step by step what you should do. I mean, it's like a guide. I remember in the old days, in colleges, they used guides as textbooks. You can use this as a guide to build an industry globally. So to everybody, I would say, this is such a wonderful book. Don't wait, go and grab a copy from the nearest bookstore, you order on Amazon or wherever it is. But to read it, mark things at various places and go back to the places where you marked, because that's where the value is going to be. Thank you.